Hello, it's beautiful to be here. We're going to do, me and Michael here are going to do a short scene from My Playtime is on Our Side, which will be produced in Chicago at the About Face Theater in March. So briefly, here's what you need to know. So the play is about, takes place in Philadelphia. The play is about Annie, who's a queer woman who discovers that her grandmother, who's now deceased, was romantically involved with a lesbian activist while still married to Annie's grandfather. Annie doesn't want to know anything else about this. She's like, shut it down. Curtis, her best friend, who I'll be reading, smells a mystery, and so he starts to dig. In this scene, we're in Curtis's apartment, and Curtis is trying to conscript his friend Renee into the investigation. There's a huge conspiracy board, like in the movies. Alright. Can you just listen? Look, I put it all in printouts and post-it notes on the wall. Thank you. There we go. All right.
You want to use one mic?
No, that's all right. We'll just end with this. Is this dramatic?
Love it.
All right. Can you just listen and put it all in post-it notes and printouts on the wall?
Your husband just lets you do this? Everything else about your place is so nice. It's like dowager chic. That is an actual view of Rittenhouse Square, and you're up in here. This room looks like the place where they find an assassin after he's killed himself. This is straight up creepy. Are you gonna murder-suicide me? Be honest.
Only if you don't shut up.
Because I do not have time to be murdered today. Look at my hair. They'd have to insist on a closed casket. Can you imagine? All right, I'm ready to listen, but I just want to be clear. I don't care about this at all.
Perfect. Okay, so Amy's grandmother, Gisela, taught school with a woman named B. Fremont, okay? I Googled B. Fremont and I found a couple of articles. Here, read this.
I'm a professional voice actor. I don't just read things for free.
Fine. All right. A community meeting in the 2nd District was disrupted by 2 homosexual rights activists last night. This is from 1976. B. Fremont of Pennsport and Charles Canning of Queen Village protested arrests, beatings, and harassment of gay men in the 2nd District by the police department. They drew attention to a park at 26th and Pine. Lawrence Denunzo, a Democratic candidate for city council, was present but declined to comment.
Girl, the past is the worst. Look at this cute flyer.
That's from the archive at the William Way Center.
Announcement! The first meeting of the Parents of Gays group will be held in the Gay Community Center at 325 Gator Street. Those interested should contact B. Fremont. Prescott /7688.
There she is again. And then I also found her on a blog post on this janky GeoCity site.
Tell me it had a terrible gif of a rainbow unicorn or something. Oh my God, the internet was atrocious. How did we all survive?
So the site is about the mural on the side of the center. Quote, it depicts a gay pride celebration that spans decades. Quote, it's good to see it up here, B said, our history. Not all of it, of course, but much of it. I asked what was missing, she demurred. Anything that's not in the mural probably has a good reason for wanting to stay that way.
So
this proves my theory.
Okay.
Really?
Whatever. I'm not sure how many ways I can tell you I don't care about this.
But did you see the first article? They even mentioned Annie's grandfather, Lawrence Denunzo, like they were in the same room.
God, I'm bored. Oh, beatings and arrests. 26th and Pine. They're talking about Judy Garland Park.
What?
The park. It's like a dog park and part of that fancy jogging path now. But they used to call it Judy Garland Park.
That was like the official name?
Girl. Yeah. It was Christian the year after they finished Patti LaBelle Boulevard. No, child, that's what they called it. It was a cruising spot for gays back in the day.
How do you know that?
The same way I know all the words to Bette Midler's The Rose. It's in my genetic code. You've never heard this?
Literally, I've never heard any of the words that are coming out of you.
Child. Apparently it was the spot. Back in the 80s or whatever, it was like a Saturday on the dance floor at Woody's, except totally dark and in nature. And with no music. And prone to being raided by the cops. But other than that, oh, and no fog machines.
Sometimes I learn about queer history, and it's like the great book of gay time cracks open. There's so much shit in the past that's totally crazy to me. Like, I don't know. I have no real context. There's so many of us, and we just go back through time. Like, there were gays in colonial times.
Girl, a top coat and a wig. Of course there were gays!
Thank you very much.